What to do, YouTube? You know it's still alive, and we back with another one, man. And we're gonna get right off into Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan, man. In 1991 season, they put on a masterclass, battling it out with each other, 71 points. And I've seen some highlights from this game and stuff over the years, but I've never sat down and watched the complete back and forth. So we're gonna get right off into this, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's do this.
They have won their division only once. That was back in 74-75, a team of Jerry Sloan and Norm Van Leer and Bob Love, Chet Walker, Tom Burwinkle.
This would have been MJ's one of his championship years.
However, their success will be measured by only one standard, that is making it out of the Eastern Conference to the NBA
Jump
Finals.
that shit back up. Yeah, jump that shit back up. That was terrible.
This dimension, we just haven't been running as much, therefore not getting as many open shots in transition.
An open jumper for Jordan. Cartwright. Jordan has had a number of big games against Lewis, and Lewis has also turned the trick on Jordan. Gamble opening up by hitting his first. Here's Bird. Yes. So Larry Bird with his first field goal.
Because they're making so many of their first shot attempts.
Okay.
Paxson played Lewis well as Lewis tried to use the height advantage. 2-on-1. Pippen from Jordan.
I almost said here comes Jordan because I seen the three, but that was Pippen.
As Lewis tried to use the height advantage. 2-on-1. Pippen from Jordan.
Imagine being able to build an app.
Man, I wish I was around for these rivalries, man. Like, I got to watch the Celtics and the Lakers battle it out with the rivalries in the 2000s and shit. But, man, watching Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Michael Jordan would have been, like, amazing for real.
And the Bulls now lead 19-14.
And Jordan got the ball out of his hands without putting it back on the floor.
Quiet start for Michael Jordan. Only 1 for 4 for 2 points. Here's Bird. The season, but he has been breaking.
Larry was like, the other day, yesterday, I made a comment in my live stream about how people said Larry Bird was slow, and I said he's not slow. And somebody put in the comments, Larry wasn't slow. He played at his own pace and controlled it, and that's facts. Like, he was slow, but he wasn't slow at the same time, because a lot of times when you've seen him coming down the court, he was actually quicker than a lot of players, but still he played at his own pace and controlled the game. Even as he was getting older, like, he was still unbelievable.
Out away from Chicago recently.
Can't leave him open in the mid-range.
Has been breaking out away from Chicago recently. Bird. He appears to have the rhythm. And the official, Joe Forte. Here's Jordan. They have carried it. And the foul.
This minute, when he notices the guy on the right isn't there, realize that, you know what, there's somebody else over on the left. He wants to go right, but instead, at the last second, that's hang time.
Mike McGee.
Hang time is right. MJ's hang time is incredible, dude.
He was a man who played Jordan before.
We've seen people that can jump higher than Michael Jordan, but we've never seen anybody that could just hang there for that extra split second the way Michael Jordan could.
The Atlanta Hawks, and I know as Paxson hits again.
He is honest. One thing he is, he's honest.
Yes, he does say what's on his mind, which can be good or bad.
His mid-range game, man.
Yes, he does
person in his face.
say what.
Look at that. Look where that hand is at. That's good defense, low-key, but that's just better offense by Larry Legend, man.
It's on his mind, which can be good and bad. And Larry Bird with 8 points, 1 minute to go, first quarter. Bird with the step and hit from behind. A couple of the last 2 games, including Boston, in uncharacteristic fashion.
That, man, Larry, somebody drop a comment below and let me know if you know what was Larry Bird's free throw percentage for his whole career, because he was a great free throw shooter, I mean.
Here's Jordan.
Michael
Jordan right on the rebound. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan right on the rebound. Caught right back for Purdue. 2 Celtics back. Jordan going right at them. Yes, and it counts.
I'm going to put some defense on that boy.
Nightmare for a defender, Michael Jordan.
This is 1991 Michael Jordan. This is Black Jesus.
Coming at you one-on-one. Make right, go left. One dribble, concentration.
The NBA tell me they do not want to be, as they say, posterized. Now Bird going to work on Cliff Livingston, who just checked in and made it look. Bird one-on-one with Livingston.
Simple, precise, but to the point. It can't stop him, man. Just a simple.
Bird one-on-one with Livingston.
He backs him down, gets to the point where he's comfortable with the shot.
Final set.
They always said that Larry Bird made great things look easy, and I believe it now.
Here's Shaw, and it was stopped by Jordan. He bottled him up. Grant over Bird. Yes, 6-5-3. Reggie Lewis playing with a bad back. Paxson. Grant not giving Bird any room.
When did Larry break his back? Was his back already broken in 1991? I thought he broke it a little bit later.
Was looking to step back. Shaw.
He was caught that time, so he took a shot and gambled, came up with the steal.
Here's Bird. Yes. He was met on a switch by Jordan, and there was no hesitation after the good start by Chicago here in the third. Here's Jordan swinging in. Michael Jordan.
Time yesterday, putting in, let's call them the Celtics rules for Michael Jordan. A little bit different than they played him in the past, as Larry Bird strokes another jump shot. Once again. They just decided who's going to do the double teaming, where they're going to come from. Are they going to double all the time? Or Pippen with the drive, transition to go.
Pippen low-key was kind of like, one thing I don't, people give Scottie Pippen credit for his defense and his rebounding and all that shit. Scottie Pippen was great in the open court, man. Like, he was like downhill going to the rim. He was great in the open court, and he ran the floor always.
Come from, are they going to double all the time? Or
like that type of stuff. Scottie Pippen was great in the open floor.
Position to go. And the third, Boston by 2. Jordan with a rare open.
Yeah, you can't leave MJ open in the mid-range. That's just dumb.
And the third, Boston by 2.
Boy had 10 foot of fucking room to shoot this basketball.
Jordan with a rare open shot.
Because they're being very aggressive with him.
The game is tied at 67. Parrish off the head fake feet.
Okay, Parrish.
69.
Tell him how you really feel.
Parrish off the head fake feet. Caught right. 69. Chicago 67. Jordan eluding a triple team.
MJ.
Michael really wanted to get that shot off that time because he had made the previous one. He wants to see if he can get himself on a little roll.
That's the shit that Larry Bird would do without even having to shoot the basketball. He could control the game completely, dude. I'm still mesmerized every time I watch him do it, even when he's playing against MJ.
Off that time because he had made the previous one. He wants to see if he can get himself on a little roll.
Crazy.
Gorgeous pass from Bird.
At University of Phoenix, learn.
There was literally no room to get that pass through, and he still made it.
One course at a time.
Now Reggie Lewis uptight on Michael Jordan.
Okay, MJ.
Is it offensive or is it a travel? Let's see. Traveling.
Yeah, he traveled. He did.
Violation. Reggie Lewis.
There was one clip in yesterday's Larry Bird video where Larry traveled and got away with it.
Larry Bird. At one point, Celtics led by as many as 7. Jordan. Yes. Well, he has located the touch. He has 15. He is 7 for 16. Jordan getting inside and is fouled. Will Purdue, the NBA in scoring at 30.
See, if you notice something about all the greats outside of like some of the centers and stuff, all the best, like Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, fucking all the greats over the years, they all are great free throw shooters. You can be a great player and have a good career, but like you're going to be that much of a better career if you're great at free throws.
0.8. Now Bird backing Pippen. 5.
Like the old like saying goes, like shoot your free throws after practice, like shoot 100 free throws after every practice. Like that shit's true because free throws really do make or break games. Like look how much Shaq struggled over his entire career with people hacking Shaq and putting him on the line and shit. Yeah.
The 24, Brown fires, yes. Celtics by 7. Lewis again cutting off the path to Jordan. And Bird
okay, Larry.
Bird has not been looking for the three-pointers.
Like he wasn't fast, but he was also always getting his hands in passing lanes.
And Bird jumping out. Bird has not been looking for the three-pointers. He's been off in that department recently. Jordan had it knocked away by Bird.
Look, Jordan wanted to foul. He threw his hands up.
He's been off in that department recently. Jordan had it knocked away by Bird. And again, Bird stepping in the path to help break up the play. And he drew the foul.
That time it wound up being Bird on Jordan. Bird has to give him room because he knows he's too quick.
You guys see the difference from what Michael Jordan and Kobe used to do compared to what SGA does nowadays? People try to compare like, oh, MJ and Kobe did exactly what SGA does. No, what SGA does is completely different than what we just watched right here.
That time it wound up being Bird on Jordan.
Up, and he just jumps
Bird
a little bit. SGA and them are completely jumping into players with unnatural shooting motions and flopping to the ground after or throwing their hands up big time
because he knows he's too quick.
3 on Bird.
Completely different
Among the
thing.
leaders in field goal percentage. Well, Larry Bird with 20 points to lead the Celtics, and Michael Jordan heating up in the second half. And they are now matched.
And even that, like, I don't like the fact that they used to do that back then. I think it should only be a shooting foul if you're fouled in the motion of shooting. Even there, MJ did jump into him just a little bit. I don't like that.
Which is most unusual.
But it's nothing on the level or compared to what they're doing nowadays.
Here's Brown. He's been on fire. Yes, and it counts. Now being guarded by Ed Pinckney. And Michael Jordan with 21 turnover. McHale for 3. He's at 12 under 204. That's one stroke in front of Fuzzy Zeller. Here's Pippen.
See what I said? Pippen's so great going downhill and running the floor.
Under 204.
He really was a great second person to run with MJ because he would run the floor good and MJ was always running eyes up.
That's one stroke in front of Fuzzy Zeller. Here's Pippen. Oh, spectacular move by Scottie Pippen. He has 21. Jordan puts the move on Reggie Lewis and gets the roll. 23 for Jordan, who's come on.
Michael Jordan knows that he can take any one defender, but when it's 1, 2, 3, and even 4 coming over, still pretty tough.
Yeah, he says, I can take any one defender, but when it's 2 or 3, he's like, I still got this.
Bird for 3. Larry Bird from downtown. He now has 23. He's opened up a 9-point lead.
Just a little bit closer that time, challenging the shot. He said, no more easy ones.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay.
I never understood why they didn't push MJ to the left and out of the mid-range more. They just let him get straight to his spot, and maybe he was just that hard to keep out of that spot, but like
$20 were my fees.
I feel like right here.
Just a little bit closer that time, challenging the shot.
Why don't they meet him on the left side and try to push him to the out of bounds? Why are they meeting him straight in front and just letting him get straight to the mid-range like this?
Easy one.
Because as soon as he gets into that spot, it's over with when you're against Jordan.
Jordan, yes. Michael Jordan has 25.
With it, but the idea is good.
Celtics control the.
See, how the fuck did he come up with that?
25.
With it, but the idea is good.
That ball just fell into his lap that time, and even when it just falls into his lap, he's still eyes up looking for the player.
Celtics
Look at this.
Control
Crazy.
the tap. Good luck by Bird. It's a goaltend. Purdue slapping it aside. It will count.
What they're doing is keeping Jordan in the middle of the floor, trying to get the defense to collapse from the wing so he opens up his teammates for the 3. Just like that.
Did not have the room in that first opportunity, but then, who, as we mentioned earlier, was a question mark for today because of a bad back. Here's Jordan. Yes, Michael Jordan with the pure penetration. Here's Jordan giving it up. Pippen.
Okay, MJ.
It is a 4-point. Boston leads.
4-point game. I wonder what quarter they're in, though. It's a 4-point game. MJ already had 25 just a minute ago. I don't know what Larry has, but I wonder what quarter they're in.
Bird. Yes. Larry Bird has 20.
You gotta remember, altogether, they totaled 71 points between MJ and Larry Bird.
So Jordan with 27.
Okay, there we go. Bird's got 25. Jordan's got 27. I wonder what quarter they're in.
Bird with 25. Larry Bird with a terrific all-around performance. Celtics have led by as many as 14.
Okay.
Jordan off the double pump. Found Grant. Last touch by the Celtics. Celtics were headed up the floor. The officials
Reach around, they still just get it back out on the side.
MJ traveled.
Floor. The officials
Reach around.
All right, so his back foot is his pivot foot now. His right foot.
They still just
See, he scuffled it before he took off.
Celtics were headed up the floor.
Scuffled it.
The officials
He shuffles it right here before he takes off. Watch.
reach around, they still just
See? Traveled. He traveled. I'm one to call it out. As much as people like to call out the new time shit, like I'm gonna call out the old time shit because they did get away with it back then. They don't get away with nowadays. People get away with traveling fucking halfway to Hawaii, but the old heads got away with it too every once in a while.
get it back out on the side.
Oh, look out, Jordan. Strangled. He was only...
Wait, what quarter did that say we were in?
Oh, look out, Jordan.
Okay, we're in the fourth now.
Strangled. He was only 3 for 11 from the floor. And Mike, despite the success of the Bulls, circle. Out of 5. Cartwright gets it to Jordan, but he couldn't hold on.
Jordan had an initial back cut early that he didn't take right around the middle of the foul line area. Instead, when he got
His big ass hands just couldn't hold on to that basketball.
over on the sideline, that's when he tried to back it up.
Here's McHale. Back for Bird for the game winner.
Oh, I thought that was gold. Larry just didn't get the lucky bounce.
We go to overtime.
Everyone held their breath. They still thought it was going to go in after it was up on the top of the glass.
28 from the foul line. Boston has been at the line only 12 times. Pippen with the step and then rejected by
Pippen tried his greatest fucking MJ impression right there.
Has been at the line only 12 times. Pippen with
Tell me he wasn't trying to look like MJ a little bit, play like MJ. Scotty, you just didn't have that same type of hang time that Michael did. You almost did it, but Larry Bird's right there to block you.
and then rejected by Bird. Jordan was deflected short.
2 blocks in a row, one on Scottie Pippen, then one on Michael Jordan.
Oh,
Okay.
They shoot 60%.
Here's Jordan. And he's back in overtime. 45 seconds to go in the overtime. Lewis with the step and then stripped by Jordan. McHale lost it.
Okay.
Here comes
Finance the
Oh,
old way.
play with me. What are you gonna do here, MJ? What's he gonna? Who's gonna win this game? I don't know who wins this game. Man, this is a good ass game. I wish I would have been around and alive to watch this type of shit live.
Starting to feel like a chore.
Pippen. Try to pull up Paxson for 3 to tie it. He does.
Put
Okay.
themselves in this position by pressing after the made free throw. As a result, the shot clock is way down. McHale knows he's just got to get it out of there before the buzzer goes off. Instead, the steal on their way at the other end.
John Paxton was such a great role player to be around MJ because he was open, prepared, always spot up shooter, and was always ready for that ball to be coming to his hands in the big shots.
Pippen leading the break, turns around, finds Paxson trailing, knocks out a 3 to tie the score.
Now Grant over to help. Bird is stopped. Bird recovers. Stopped again. And caught.
I'm not gonna lie, he might have got fouled involved with all that. That's a lot of people hanging on him for no foul. I'm not
Finds
gonna lie.
Paxson trailing, knocks out a 3 to tie the score.
But I wish they brought this type of physical basketball back and didn't call these soft fouls all the time. But he had a lot of people hanging on him.
Over to help. Bird is
That's clean.
stopped.
But I don't know if clean is right.
Bird recovers. Stopped again.
I don't know. That might be clean. I don't really see a foul in there, but it does seem like he was getting hit.
Caught right. Able to get to it. Phil Jackson says keep going. No timeout. They'll try to win it here. Final seconds. Jordan. And Bird is fouled with 1/10 of a second. As you see, Bird 0 for his last 8, and Jordan 0 for his last 7.
Damn, that's crazy. End of the game, Michael Jordan's 0 for his last 8, and Larry Bird's 0 for his last 7. So they both were not having good games towards the end, even though they were having great games the whole game.
1/10 second left. And here it is. Bird, intended pass for the prayer. Time runs out. Only D. Brown was in sight. Scottie Pippen now will look to throw in. 4/10 of a second. And here it is. Jordan with the fling. Yes!
That's the one that I reacted to. I thought it was good, but people were saying from the other angles he didn't get it out of his hand in time.
But it's waved off. Will not count. Mike Mathis said no. Did not beat the clock.
That's a tough call right there. Well, that ball is still in his hands. That red light is on right there. That's what you're looking for. If it's in his hands, then it has not been released yet, and the shot would not count.
Oh, no. That's close. That's super close. Like, extremely close.
Everything from there looks good, except we just can't see the clock or the red light from that angle.
All right,
That's so clutch. Even though it didn't count, like, MJ was so clutch.
a look at regular speed. You see the shot clock. Now you couldn't really see it. It ran off too quickly. So Mike Mathis
that's close.
said too late. And the Chicago Bulls with a mild protest and have to accept the fact that they're going into a second overtime. He has not shot well down the stretch. Either has Jordan.
It's great to hear all these coaches talk about they're really concerned as Bird hits a little
Okay, Larry, tell them how you really feel.
They're really concerned about the minutes building up. They want to be fresh going into the playoffs until the game.
Overtime number 2. Bird, yes.
Stop it.
Larry Bird here.
God, his mid-range game is so freaking immaculate.
Bird, yes.
Stop it. That's a 7-footer guarding him, right? That's Grant guarding him. That looks like a 7-footer.
Larry Bird heating it up. It's Boston 120. Cartwright with the Duncan under move, and his shot was bottled up.
Yeah, I don't know how tall Grant is, but he's the center, so he's at least 6'10", 6'11". That's not, you know what I mean? That's not a small guy on Larry guarding that shot.
Cartwright thought he was fouled. And the foul
He does look like a
on the
foul.
Celtics. This, and I see the disparity of the free throws. Sprained ankle, finished with 10 points, 6 rebounds. 2:40 to go in the second overtime. Bird with the fake through the foul and hits.
Feeling well, at least we got the whistle on the 2 free throws. Bird never gave up on the shot. After he released it, he hangs with it. He's still hanging with it. Yeah, I knew it was going.
Dude, Larry, the way Larry would watch his shots and then turn around and go, it is so goofy, but like fits him perfectly still.
And hits the free throw. 5-point Celtic lead. 2:20 to go. Second overtime. Bird stripped. Pippen on the recovery. And Shaw comes away with it. Just under 2 minutes to go in the second overtime. Jordan draws it.
And one.
Very friendly rims here at the Boston Garden.
His concentration is so great. He honestly feels this thing is going in. He hangs with it, hangs with it. He's on the ground right now saying, I know this is going in.
Shaw called for his fourth. He has 45 to go in the second overtime. Bird fires. Yes!
Man, I wish people brought this type of intensity back to the game, man. We just don't have this intensity, this hunger to want to win at all costs in the league anymore, I feel like.
Grant just kind of shook his head and said, this guy's too much.
And the chant of Larry. Dee Brown, John packs it off the pitch.
Okay.
1:29. Chicago has one timeout remaining. 3-point attempt by Pippen.
Okay.
If not, he's going to try to get it to Paxson or Pippen on the wing.
And here's Jordan for three.
No good.
Gets it out for
Right
Jordan.
again.
Again for three. Time running down. 0.5 of a second
Man.
remaining in the second overtime, and that will do
That's
it.
game. Man. Larry came out on top in this one, huh? I found out that Larry is 6-0 against MJ in the playoffs. Swept him twice. I didn't know that. I knew MJ never beat Larry in the playoffs, but I didn't know that Larry swept him both times.
The Boston Celtics in double overtime have defeated the Chicago Bulls 135 to 132 in a while.
Man, that's what's up. MJ really was, like, to me, MJ is still the greatest player of all time, whether he beat Larry Bird or not. That's like looking at LeBron's team record against Kobe's team record when they're facing off and saying, oh, LeBron's team has more wins over the Lakers when they faced head to head, so LeBron's a better player than Kobe Bryant. Using that type of logic just doesn't make sense. Larry Bird's in my top 5. I'm not saying that, but just using the type of logic that, oh, just because the team records, Larry won 6-0 against MJ makes Larry Bird a better player. I'm not necessarily saying that, because that's the same type of shit people try to use, saying, oh, LeBron's 17 and 11 or something versus Kobe, so he's a better player. No, those are team records, and you got to look at the what was going on the teams at that point, like which team was better. Larry, young MJ was young when Larry was beating him. Larry was in his prime, those type of things, and look at like the way the teams were built and who had the better teams at that point. MJ's still my GOAT, but Larry Bird is right there, man. He honestly is probably my 3 or number 4. But let me know what you guys think below. Where do you guys have Larry Bird ranked? If you guys have any other videos you would like me to react to, drop them in the comments below. It's still live checking out.